Alrighty, everybody, welcome into episode 96 of the Kansas City Royals franchise. We have made it to the American League Championship Series after we dealt with the Yankees. See the last episode. And now we're going to be taking on probably the closest thing to the Cinderella team in the American League in the Los Angeles Angels. They defeated the Guardians in a 3-game series, and then they upset the number 1 seeded Rangers pretty convincingly at a 3-1 series win. And now they're going to be taking on us as we have pretty much just faced the Yankees. That's it. So they've taken a more difficult path than we have. So we'll see which two teams will come out on top in the National League. The Braves and Diamondbacks have already gotten underway. They are 3 games in, with the Diamondbacks leading that series 2-0, as we'll see here. So appreciate you guys tuning in. If you like franchise, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much again for the feedback on the short that was put up about the Bobby Witt double play from the last episode. I just like putting up random plays like that, so thank you so much if you have interacted with them whatsoever. And without further ado, let's get into this game here. Let me just fix everything. Boom, here we are. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Let's fix everything up, because I can't do this until I switch scenes. There we go. You hate this. Oh, yeah, the Guardians. Yeah. Don't worry. Game 5 is going to be fun. Game 5 is going to be fun. Alright, so I'm going to explain this just quickly one more time. I like to explain this at the beginning of every postseason. If you don't know how this works, what I do is I sim each game until we get to an elimination game, whether that be in favor of me or against me. So that's how we're going to do it. I think in the World Series, I'm going to switch it up a little bit and play the first game. Just, you know, it's game 1 of the World Series. So just to switch it up just a little bit. So, your franchise, it happened again. Oh, the glitch happened? The glitch of the Corbin Burns one? Telling you, man, that's got to be a PlayStation thing, because I haven't heard an Xbox. And I'm not saying that to poo on the PlayStation. I'm saying it sounds like a PlayStation problem. Like, maybe there's a file on the PlayStation that causes that to happen. I don't know. So we're going to hop into this because I'm already running behind. Game 1, we're going to have Stephen Choi versus Johan Oviedo. I went over the Angels roster at the end of the last episode. So I'll talk about them more as we get into the game tonight, whatever game that is. So this is a 7-game series. First 2 games will be at home. So Stephen Choi is actually going to get nodded for Game 1. This will be his first postseason start in his career, because last season he was left off the playoff roster. We went with a 4-man rotation, but it's really hard to leave a guy off that had 17 wins this year and cut his ERA down by a full 2 points. So we'll see how he does. Game 1, Stephen Choi versus Johan Oviedo, who is their ace, technically their ace. So let's see how this goes. Game 1 goes to the Royals, and Stephen Choi does his job. So his first postseason win. Congratulations to Choi on that one. Let's see who did the damage. Bobby Witt with 2 RBIs. Alan Dobbins, Freddie Fermin, Stewie Ruiz, who's going to be getting the start over Roccaforte, because they're both going to be struggling, apparently, but might as well have some speed. Bobby Witt and Freddie Fermin go yard. Garcia with an error, and Ruiz with a stolen base. So everyone does their part, too. Stephen Choi, 6 1/3, 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. Zach Thompson, inning pitched, walking a strikeout. Brule continues to do his job, and Floyd Boovie gets his 3rd save in just as many opportunities. So a little bit shaky of an inning. Gives up a hit and a walk, but no one comes around to score. So that's good. That's good. Game 2, we're going to have Michael King, because he has the better at home perk. So he's going to get the start over Brady Singer against Jackson Jobe. Another good starter for the Angels. And we're going to lose that game. So, unfortunately, Michael King looks like he did get hit around. So, 4 runs in 2 innings. That's hard to come back on. So, Bobby Witt Jr. goes yard again. Cabral with an error. Yeah, 3 1/3, 7 hits, 4 runs. That's rough outing. Blazovic also gives up a couple runs. Zach Thompson and Joe Barlow. No, just a bad game. We had 13 hits and we only scored 3 runs, so we definitely had our opportunity. Yeah, definitely had our opportunity, but just couldn't get it done. All right, so that means the series will move on the road. Brady Singer will get the start against Emory Puckett. The Braves have their Braves have fought, and they have scored now in that division series against the Diamondbacks. Just keep an eye on that real quick. Game 3, Brady Singer versus Emory Puckett. Critical situation. I meant to turn those off. We're not going to do critical situations here. So, okay. And my game's frozen. Hello? Okay. I mean, it's not frozen because you can see the little graphics moving behind the thing. Let me just hop back in here. Alright, so it's soft lock. That's cool. Oh, the show. You are just shit every year. Alright. Well, we gotta do that all again. I'm going to sim it to where it goes back to the same results, though. So, just bear with me and we'll get this done. Just soft locked on me. That's the first soft lock I've ever had happen. But you know what they say about video games these days? The nicer the technology, the shittier the game is. Actually, nobody says that, but I would sacrifice graphics for more stability.
What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Why did you say something? I have that off. Okay. So let's sim this again. Alright, see, now I gotta do this until it's right again, because we had a lead, and then the game soft locked. So we won the first game and we lost the second game. So let me save this. And I know I have a no reload clause, but I think there's an exception here. When the game locks itself and it doesn't save, there's nothing you can do about that. So, alright, so we lost this game. Oh, let me fix the thing. Okay. That's how I had my rotation. Alright, so King versus Job. We should get the loss here. Okay, and we do. And then we won this game. So let's save. Just in case it tries anything funny. Send them to the minors or complete resim. I mean, if you can keep them, send them to the minors. Alright, so we won this game. So I gotta reload that. Okay, now we're back to where we're at. I don't care about the score as long as the thing stays the same. Okay, so we were up 2-1. The Braves has come back and tied the series in the National League Championship Series against the Diamondbacks. So here we go, Game 4. We're up 2-1. Jordan Hicks against Felix Fernandez. But I didn't sign Burns. The Dodgers did. I don't know. Put him in your minor league system, man. I don't know what to take. So here we go, Game 4. We're going to get the loss. So the series is tied at 2 apiece. Next up, Game 5. 2-2 score. Asa Lacey against Johan Oviedo. I want to play this, but we can't. Okay. So we are on the brink of losing. It is 3-2. We're going to have Stephen Choi on the bump against Jackson Jobe. This is going to be a series. This is going to be tough, man. Let's advance the day. There we are. All right. So we are playing for our playoffs. This might be the last year this team's properly together. Because if we can't do it this time, I mean, we've made the postseason, what'd I say, 5 years in a row? Yeah, we've made it 5 years in a row because it's 2029. If we can't win it this year, man, this might be it. So here we go. Stephen Choi, Jackson Jobe. Let's hop into this. Playoff baseball. In Kansas City, we are relying on our number 5 starter. We must be on complete crack. Let's put Cabral up. He's been hitting well. Part of me is telling to start. Shout out to Michael Garcia having, well, it says he has 99 fielding, but then it says 95 here. So even the stats are wrong in this game. What else is new? Like his stats are completely wrong. Anyway. But that's why the stats don't matter in this game. Alright, here we go. Game 5. We need to win to stay alive. He goes straight to high A. Brian, I don't know, dude. Solve it. I can't solve it for you.
Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show.
Gotta stay alive.
Los Angeles Angels going up against the Kansas City Royals.
This is a good Angels team, too. They still have Mike Trout. They got Nolan Jones.
It's been a heck of a series so far, Siggy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You never want to be down 3-2.
Close series, though.
We've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're
We gotta
playing the last
stay
two
alive.
at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own
We are relying on
stadium,
Stephen
your fans
Choi.
behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't
We're
want
facing
to let
Jackson
this go to
Jobe.
Game
We've had a good track record of rookies doing well in the
fired up, the
postseason.
momentum's against you.
So hopefully
They're looking
that'll
to finish this thing
stay
today.
true here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
This is a tough Angels team, man. Bobby Witt Jr., Luis Ariz, Drew Waters, Vinny Pasquantino, Alan Dobbins short back there somewhere. And there you go. Stephen Choi was the Game 1 starter, and he did very well.
Choi. What do you got on him, Chris?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance.
Really had the opposite effect this year. He did not have a sophomore slump. He had a sophomore improvement. But now you got to deal with this tough team. So here we go. Game 5. Or I'm sorry, Game 6 underway here at Kauffman. And just like that, Nolan Jones is going to reach and get a little SDS special.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that.
You know what happens if I would have swung at that? Swing and a miss or a ground out.
They have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't,
There's no way you get a hit off that.
hit hard enough.
All right.
Dump something in like that in front of the center fielder.
So here's Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
And he's going to slide one through. Back-to-back hits for the Angels to start Game 6.
Second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Eyes on.
Hey, you know in the last episode when we had our offense really show up against the Yankees? I need them to do that here. That's what I need.
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. He's got the power, but great contact.
So 2 pitches and
Best
2
contact
hits.
hitters in the game. And that's in there for strike 1.
Evening, Matty. We are playing for our playoff lives here.
Left-hand batter waits. That one finds the zone.
Stephen Choi 0-2 to Shawnwell.
Kicks and fires.
Why is the
Fights
meter
that one
so
away, and the
quick?
count remains 0-2.
Ground ball. Garcia out at second. Out at first. Double play.
Double play.
As a former
Should have
player,
probably stepped on the bag and then threw first, but
plays
I don't trust the animation sometimes.
Such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder.
Gold Glover
of baseball
Garcia
being
to
such a team
Cabral
sport.
to Arise. 2 down.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
This team is very aggressive.
Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in Game 6 of the American League Championship Series.
Ground ball. That's going to get by Cabral, and the Angels will get on the board. 1-0 lead.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
So the Angels have now struck first.
And first offering is fouled off.
There's Jazz Chisholm.
One run across in the frame so far. Here in
Man, should have
Game
really
6.
stepped on third. Because maybe we would have had a runner on third with 2 outs.
And that's a foul ball.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes
Got a
are
head
high,
cold.
energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
0-2 to Jazz. Swing and a miss. Stephen Choi gets Jazz swinging.
Number 3. But they pick up
Angels
one
get
run
on
with
the board
RBI
thanks to
single.
Nolan Gorman.
It's now 1-0. You're watching the American
Bunch
League
of CNI
Championship
singles
Series
in
on
the first
show.
inning. I'm not going to lie. If we had Jose Torres there, he probably would have got that.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, Jackson Job. How about a
Here's
report on
Jackson
him?
Job.
It's always
Only
interesting
part
to
of
see
the
how
Tigers.
he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming up.
Take a look at Jackson Job, 26 years old, 82 overall. Had a great season for the Angels, 14-8, ERA 4.7, fastball, slider, curve, change, and 2-seamer. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one.
The same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Wow.
Bobby Witt Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at
Here's
ball
Bobby.
one.
Time to check the umpire. Time to check the umpires. Oh, good. Oh, even better. Okay, so Freddie Ferguson's behind the plate. I kind of don't like him. Eric Summerskill's at third. So if that means if we have a Game 7, he's going to be the home plate umpire. Okay. One step at a time. So if we make a Game 7, we're going to have 2 enemies to fight. Bobby Witt shoots it foul. 1-1. Was it really Nolan Gorman? Ah, it was Nolan Gorman. I really think if we had Torres at second, he would have probably fielded that. Bobby Witt's inability to hit sliders concerns me.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good timing and we miss. I don't understand that. I still don't understand that to this day.
2 and 2.
It's like if you had a quarterback in college football, it said good release, no pressure, and you still throw it 10 yards over the guy's head. And Bobby Witt gets a hanger left field. We are tied. Bobby Witt Jr. answers back. That was a curveball. Oh, I want a good offense today. We are at home.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly,
Third home run and third straight game
keep that ball.
for Bobby Witt.
Outstanding job to
He's
keep.
getting hot.
He deserves that home run.
Luis Arise stands in.
And Arise is going to poke one down the left field line. That's going to drop. And the Royals are answering back.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a
Here's
little
Dobbins.
anxious and you get away from that. But
Look at
so
O'Hoppe
far,
is such a
I've seen
big
him
dude
stay
compared to
consistent
Dobbins.
with his pregame preparation.
Let's check out the defense real quick for the Angels. Verdugo. It seems like every team we face has Verdugo in it. Verdugo, Chisholm, and Jones in the outfield. Those are good arms everywhere. Sterling Thompson at third. Zach Neto at short. Nolan Gorman at second. Nolan Shanuel at first. Logan O'Hoppe behind the plate. Mike Trout is DHing for Jackson Jobe. Here's Dobby.
The batter now as he swings.
Another good timing miss. I don't understand that.
Oh,
Just
that's
missed.
down.
Part of the
Dobbins
offense
keeps it
right now,
100.
and with one home run already in this inning,
Maybe his exit below average. Jesus Christ, he hits the ball hard.
Tied up here in the early going.
Woo, what a curveball. 1-2.
Here's he swings.
1-0 Dodgers.
hitter shows
I got that
the
pulled
pitcher
up,
that
too.
he's willing
I,
to go
I'm-
after
that's
that
why I
pitch
keep looking
down
up.
in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
1-2.
Dobbins fouls it off. Jackson Jobe really picking up the pace here quick. Not leaving a lot of time between pitches.
And a ball.
Inside, 2 balls and
Well,
2
this
strikes.
is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
Curveball gets Allen
And a
swinging.
swing and a miss. Down on strike.
One down.
And there's one down.
Really good, hard bite to that break.
There is one thing I want Dobbins to improve on next year. It is lowering that strikeout rate.
And that's throwing the pitch with
Did have a higher
conviction.
strikeout rate this season than he did his
Not gonna
rookie
miss
season.
In the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Now a
That's the
chance
ball.
for Vinny.
Here's Vinny.
Pasquantino.
3 home runs, 4 RBIs this postseason. Free agent at the end of the playoffs. I have a feeling it's going to be more than us that are going to be wanting him back.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Scooble versus Boyd. Man, good luck. Scooble's been really good. Man, that's a strike, huh?
And a pitch.
Vinny fouls it off.
1-2.
I wish the game would slow down. What's the point of having the broadcast mode if you just keep, pitching like it's not?
And a pitch. Fouls it back
Boy,
with 2
Vinny.
strikes.
Foul it off, foul it off. I admit, he's got me in swing mode. Do you trust in Boyd? Good Lord, I'm swinging at everything. I need to stop.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And he deals.
Way inside, 2-2.
Here's a 2-2.
3-2.
Got a ball.
Fermin is on deck. And that's going to be a walk. Vinny Pasquantino led the team in walks this year. And he just draws another one. Make the ALCS not beating the Yankees. You might. I really do. I think you might. I think you have a chance. I mean, if the Royals put up this much of a fight, then I think you guys can. And here's Freddie Fermin. He's a dangerous hitter. Having a career year at 32? 33. Had a career year, man. 322. 22 homers, 75 ribbies.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Okay. That was a good call, man. Love that. Well, let's take all the momentum away, shall we? One and one.
Righty to the plate.
Fermin. Gonna be caught.
Nice grab on the run.
Rise almost misread the ball. Gets back to second. 2 down.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch
Boog,
back and
update your scoreboard, my guy.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive.
All right.
Try to tie the ball game
Here's
up.
Drew
Once
Waters.
it's tied up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position.
Outside, 1-0. Let's make Jackson throw some pitches here in the first inning. We've done a great job at that. He's at 26 pitches.
Get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners.
That curveball's really good, man. I'm a sucker for curveballs.
2 down.
Up and in, 2-1.
2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be.
What do they have in their bullpen? Chris Bubich, Eric. Oh yeah, we already covered this. It's not a bad bullpen. Ben Joyce and Bednar are a nice setup closer combination. Down the line, and that will be stopped by Shanuel. He will step on the bag.
That ends the inning.
But we tie it up thanks to Bobby Witt. 1-1 here in Game 6 of the ALCS.
Top of the second.
All right.
In now for the Angels, Alex Verdugo. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the
Boy,
best
the at-bat counter for Shohei Ohtani coming up in real life is so annoying.
Because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to. Right through there for a strike.
All right, so here's Verdugo. Ground ball, Willie Cabral. We'll throw him out. 1 down.
And Verdugo is set down. Legends really are cemented in the postseason.
So if we win here tonight, we will have Game 7 tomorrow. And then World Series time will probably be Monday. Or no, it may be... really depends. I don't want to say Sunday. It may be Monday. Left center field, Logan O'Hoppe will be out. Ruiz, that speed. 2 quick outs.
Got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the.
Well, this is an aggressive team, man. They swing early in the count. Through Zach Neto. That's fine. They can be aggressive. You know what we say, man. If we can't hang it, they can't bang it. Marching orders seem to be pretty simple. Don't throw it down the middle. A 1-2 to Neto. Popped him up. Arise has got it. Quickly 1-2-3 down for the Angels. Stephen Choi had a much better inning there. Let's go bottom of the second. We win to stay in.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Willie.
What's up, Sean? What up, Oos?
The pitch.
Cabral, first pitch, swinging, gets a hit. That ball. Yeet. All right, there we go. I had to do that since you came in here with that intro.
Just so sound in his
Yeet.
hits against a firm front side.
Wannabe, yes, I know.
Just continue to
I'll
carry
admit
through the middle of the field.
Down the third baseman.
All right. Here's Michael. Let's see here. Pretty good arm by Ohapi behind the dish. Probably only 2 runners that we can use to run on him. And Garcia's going to sting one left center field. Back-to-back hits for the Royals to start the inning.
First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back.
Feeling relaxed. That's good, man. You should absolutely feel relaxed.
Nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
So up next, Yuri Ruiz.
All right, we're off to a good start. First and second, nobody out. Here's Ruiz. Feeling good about things in your decision? I'm sure it was real hard, man. I hate that you had to, get put in a situation like that, but I'm glad you're happy with your decision.
Yeah, Betty's a well-respected umpire, dude. Maybe a little
Tigers Dodgers World Series.
He does like the pitch down just below.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Up and in, strike call, 2-1. Seems like we're seeing a little bit of favorability on the left side of the plate, or if you're looking at this angle, left side of the plate.
Down the line.
Ruiz will foul it off.
Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Comes a 2-2.
Oof. Game probably did me a favor by allowing me to foul that off. Family first, yeah.
First and second here.
Jobs can be replaced. Family can't. That's going to get away from Ohapi. And both runners will advance. Royals have a golden opportunity here. That's going to be a wild pitch.
It's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher.
We have got to get a run here.
Scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this
3-2 to
becomes a
Ruiz,
strikeout
by the way.
situation on the mound.
Oh, curveball. We'll strike him out. I'll admit, I was not expecting that. Dadgummit. I'll admit, that was me. I wasn't thinking there. All right.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Here's Bobby.
Golden opportunity right here.
That'll get the job done. Bobby's going to ground out. Cabral will score. Royals take the lead. not what we wanted really, but hey, a run's a run.
1 for 1 with a single so far. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are
We have been good at playing small ball.
contact.
I wanted to build this team off small ball, not home runs, but incidentally, we've been hitting home runs. And Arise will swing at the first pitch, and he will be thrown out, but Kansas City gets the lead.
They get a run on 2 hits,
2-1 after 2.
We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Royals 2 and the Angels 1.
What kind of graphic was that? What were we looking at there?
And we're back. Here's the 3rd baseman, number 60. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine.
Wow, there is a big zone outside over there. 0-1. Well, we found where Ferguson's being genuous at.
And now the count is
1-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get.
Part of Freddie Fermin's job behind the plate tonight is to keep Choi calm. Treat it just like any other game. You got to lead. We need you to pitch well.
That Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Pitch misses.
Dice on that one.
And that's ball 2.
2-2 to Thompson. Still say Burns to the Cubs? Nah. I hope not.
At the belt, fine.
Slowly tapped. Arise. Got to come in. Flips it to Choi.
Throws to first
1 down.
Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Back to the top lineup we go.
So the batting order turns over.
I really hope the Cubs don't sign Burns. I'm sorry. I just don't want them to.
Singled and scored his first time. Jones in his 8th season hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over.
Former Rocky. Nolan Jones, man. He is just getting these squivers of a hit. He's going to go for 2. Dobbins' throw. Guns him out at second base. Alan Dobbins. Saw Nolan Jones running, and he's going to gun him out at second base. That's a big play for an elimination game.
Here's Trout, and he's already singled in this game.
Good defense out there and left by Dobbins. You did not. You did not. What kind of nightmares are you having?
That one's in there, 0-1.
Here's Trout. What does that look?
And a pitch.
Woo! High ball, center field. Ruiz should grab this one. And he will. Stephen Choi settling in.
We head down to the home half of inning.
Let's go bottom 3. Royals up by 1.
And the Angels 1.
Next year will be 10 years I've played this game. 10 years that I've broadcasted franchise.
The right-hander back to work.
Swing and a miss. Good changeup. 0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Wow. Jackson Jobe, nice glove, will throw out Dobbins 102 off the bat. And he's just like, I got it. That's a play.
Vinny Pasquantino steps steps in for the Royals. Work the walk.
2029, you'll be 30. You'll be 47. 2029. Next year will mark 10 years. Or are you talking about for yourself?
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Here's Vinny.
One down, base is empty.
Oh, and Vinny gets a hold of one right center field, hits it high and deep, and that's going to fall at the wall as we're going cap shopping. And Vinny will stay at second. 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive.
Here. Everybody give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. Let me find my camera. All right. 1 second. Jeez. Okay. Alright, we are back. Boyle's going to bed, so had to say night. For a 10-year anniversary, got to go back to the very first team we did a franchise with. Maybe I'll put that as a poll question, because that was the Cubs. But it was a fantasy draft. Fermin, ground ball, right to Neto. Down. Yeah, it was a fantasy draft franchise. I did run a poll like a long time ago about whether people prefer regular or fantasy drafts, and a lot of people voted regular. So well, that zone is really big out there.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Oh, Drew. Hanging curveball, good timing, and we're going to fly out. All right. Well, we get a runner in scoring position, but don't bring him around. 2-1.
We're in the sixth
A regular
game of
Cubs one.
this American League Championship Series. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
Here's Shanuel leading it off.
And here
Troy
comes.
back to work. Ground ball to third. And Garcia will throw out Shanuel.
And one gone in the fourth as they get the lead
This
off.
Angels team, like I said, aggressive. They're swinging at the first two pitches every at bat.
And
Kinda
next
like
will be
me.
the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
Little chopper rolls foul.
I mean, yeah, it could be the regular Cubs. I could go back to being that just for nostalgia's sakes. Come up with a 10th anniversary
Inning number 4.
franchise series.
That misses the zone.
I don't know.
And that is ball
I
one.
do like the idea of experimenting with new teams, though. I just don't know how. We'll be winning a championship probably in no time with the Cubs.
And a pitch.
Swing and a miss. Good changeup by Choi. 1-2. Starting to feel a little nervous. I need for me to calm him down.
One down, base is empty.
Take 2-2.
Just misses.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very
But
well.
I'm going to be honest. It also depends on. It also depends on what the game looks like next year. You know. Swing and a miss. Corbin strikes out on the changeup. 2 down. Second strikeout for Stephen Choi. Not really known for his strikeouts. He is a. We got a lot of reliever. We got a lot of pitchers that rely on contact, like ground ball type pitchers. Choi is one of them. Brady Singer's another one. Then we got Jordan Hicks and Michael King and Asa Lacy, who just have been striking out people. And Stephen Choi is cruising, man. He is settled in very nicely. Let's go bottom of the fourth.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here is Willie Cabral. A line and a pitch.
Wow.
He doesn't get the call.
That's a strike, man.
1-0.
Cabral, center field. Well, hold up for Jazz.
And there's one down.
What is Jazz's speed? He got there real quick.
Down the third baseman.
Another good timing out.
That's inside.
There's Garcia.
Trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch. But he backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
One out, base is empty. Foul ball.
Gotta admit, even Jackson Jobe is making better pitches here. Another good timing.
A line to kick the pitch.
I guess we've really reached our limit here.
Foul.
Garcia hits it real hard, but right at Neto.
Throws the first
And 2 down. Loud second out. 103 off the bat.
And now the center fielder.
Vandy beating Bama. I will be honest with you, no one around here, I didn't really pay attention, but I didn't have a lot of people saying anything about it. Garcia deep in the hole. He's going to get that no matter what. Ruiz will reach with an infield single. Man, this game is going so fast. I need to slow down just a hair for me. I need to slow down just a hair for me. Like, I didn't even know that happened until Sunday night. That's how much I don't keep up with college football.
This one popped up.
Bobby Witt, first pitch swinging. And foul off.
Is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left.
One of the dumbest traditions I've ever seen in sports, man. Maybe that just makes me a stickler, but that's such a stupid tradition. Carry the goalpost to a river, throw it in the river, and then waste the time of, you know, emergency services or towing services to get a stupid goalpost out of a river. It's so stupid. I know that makes me a stickler, but it's just dumb. Why can't people graffiti the post and then they keep it for, like, memento, you know?
Ball to strike. The pitch. That clips a corner.
1-2 by Verdugo.
Here comes the pitch.
Scorched. Right at Garcia, one down.
To the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
But then again, like I said, this is coming from a very, you know, not a big college football guy.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. He helps with over 80% of your first.
Yeah, isn't that where they put it? Like they put it in the river or something like that? Now they say that they auction off, like they auction it off or something for charity, which is great, but you could just have a charity.
The Halos trailing by a run. We're at the top of the fifth.
Well, Hoppy fouls it off of him too. The Trop's roof being ripped apart. I did, dude. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that just... I mean, now I guess the Rays owner has to invest in the building now, doesn't he? Unless they're going with a new look in the... Boy, how refreshing would that be? Like, how weird would that be if next season they just went without a roof? Like, on purpose. Like, you know, they just clear off the roof, and that's it, right?
One down, base is empty.
Logan O'Hoppy strikes out. Stephen Choi got that changeup working.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch. Right over the heart.
A little more up than what we wanted.
The batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1 so far.
2 down. Here's Neto.
There's a strike.
It is kind of amazing that that roof has survived a lot of hurricanes, and then Milton comes in and just absolutely rips it apart.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. But hey, golden opportunity, though, for the Rays to have a domeless roof, or a domeless stadium.
Ball
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Two outs.
I think it's safe to say the changeup is becoming our best pitch, or second best pitch here tonight. Two to 1 Kansas City here in Game 6 of the ALCS. Royals need to win to force a Game 7 here against the Angels. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Zach Neto. And he hits it right center field. Ruiz is getting quite some cardio out there. We'll catch it, and we're 5 innings in the books. Well, almost in the books. Bottom 5th we go.
And the Angels 1.
Direct Tampa in a long, long time.
And we're back.
I wonder what they're gonna like, if they're gonna make any improvements on it, right?
Luis Arias.
I've got a friend that lives in that area, and she said she's okay. So
The wind of the pitch.
they have evacuated to the east side of Florida.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Don't swing at that. Come on.
No balls.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
0-2 to Arise. Don't swing at that. Jesus, man. I can't pick up that curveball.
One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty
No, we don't have to
simple
look at
in terms of putting away the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2
Here's
as a
Dobbins.
pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be.
Ooh, throw that pitch again. 105 off the bat for Dobbins.
Swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul
He is
that.
0 for tonight. Strikeout and a ground out. Night, Sean.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
I hate myself so much.
Swing and a miss, and that one
I
missed by
hate
a
swinging at that
ton.
crap, but I can't help
He
it.
was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity. to
Check
it on the next
swing.
pitch. You can't catch up.
What you got?
Wow, Summerskill actually said I didn't go.
Down to third.
Okay.
No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call.
1-2.
The pitch. And now
Outside,
2-2.
ball.
Oof. Foul ball. We'll do it again.
And the righty deals.
Atta boy. Full count. Vinny's on deck.
The full count back.
Full count.
And Dobbins right field, but that will be run down
It's caught for the out.
by Nolan Jones. 2 down.
Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, bases empty. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Here's our boy Vinny. Got a walk and a double tonight.
1 ball, no strike.
2 outs, bases empty.
Change
Swing
up.
and a miss.
1-1.
Strike.
Ooh, Vinny gets a hanging curveball, but unfortunately he's going to hit it to the shade of Chasm. Chasm? We're halfway done here in Game 6. Royals are hanging to a 2-1 lead. Game 6 of the ALCS.
Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started.
9-1-2 due up.
Number 60.
Choi is pitching well. Just keep pitching well.
Choi.
You know this team's aggressive. No need to hang pitches. No need to aim for the zone.
The guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-1.
My boy, ground ball right to Willie.
Right side.
Throws out Thompson. One down.
Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
We are not the Cinderella team.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
We are the number 2 seed. We had the second best record in the American League, behind the Rangers. Rangers got eliminated by these pesky Angels as Jones swings the first pitch. And Bobby Witt will throw him out. 2 quick outs.
Here's Mike Trout. Trout, a former Rookie of the Year, over 2,500 hits in his career.
Here's Mike Trout. Might have heard of him.
Back in 2009.
And he swings the first pitch.
Ripped on the ground a second.
And Stephen Choi is hitting his marks.
1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time.
We are going bottom 6 already. 5, 6, 7. Coming up for Kansas City.
The Royals 2 and the
Led
Angels
by
1.
Freddie Fermin.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Sam Bachman.
And the Angels going to the pen. Here's Sam Bachman. They've got a decent bullpen. We'll look at them as they come out, depending on how they use. Been used a lot this postseason.
Well, one-run game. Freddie Fermin digs in now.
Let's take a look at Sam Bachman. Good reliever here. 29 years old, 77 overall. Slider, 2-seam, and circle change. Great. My favorite. Had a little bit of a rough year, but here he is doing solid in the postseason. Free agent at the end of the year. He doesn't look half bad. Fermin's 0 for 2. You saw those numbers at the bottom. 3 for 23 here in this ALCS. Andrew Wantz warming up in the Angels bullpen. He's been in the minors for a majority of the year.
Righty delivers.
And Fermin, right field, will hit it right to Jones.
One up, one down.
One down. Both of our offenses have just stalled.
The right fielder, number 6.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Drew Waters.
All right. Here's Drew. I still think we got a good bullpen that can compete. Wow, 2-0.
Inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And Waters fouls it off. Nope. Of course it's going to be caught.
Snags it on the run.
Because they're not in molasses like we are. That's 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty. Willie Cabral.
All right, let's be
steps
more
in for the
patient.
Royals.
Be more
1 for 2.
patient.
First
One
pitch,
and out.
not close.
There's Willie.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope.
This one popped up.
All right, Sam Bachman. He's going to have a 1-2-3.
He's got
I'm
it.
telling you, man, we're just not allowed to get any more hits.
Nothing doing for the Royals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
2-1 Kansas City after 6. Let's go to the 7th. Got to start thinking about the bullpen.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now it's going to be Nolan Shotwell.
We'll have people warming up just in case. Stephen Choi had a rough first inning.
And a pitch.
But it's really settled
Newman
down.
catches the corner for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent
Our
slider,
number 5
but they've
starter
not been able to commit to
being
one
tasked to keeping us
velocity and
alive
stay
here in
there.
game 5. Or game 6, I'm sorry.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 to Shanuel. Ground ball, Garcia. Shows off the range and throws out Nolan Shanuel. 1 down.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to
Appreciate everyone checking out the broadcast tonight. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And if you are, if you want to do me a favor and leave a like on the video, that would nice and easy and free, and it helps me out. Get the content out there to more people who like franchise. And I thank you in advance if you do that.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
A lot of Nolans in this lineup. Nolan Jones, Nolan Gorman, Nolan Shanuel. Nolan.
Another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
2-0 to Gorman.
Kicks and fires.
Had an RBI single in the first inning.
That football's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
One down, base.
That boy, ground ball, a rise. Steps on the bag, 2 down.
And that quickly, 2 away.
Up next to the Angels, the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm
And
Jr.
next for the Angels, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz's speed. Okay, he's got 80 speed. He's still got pretty good speed. Huh. 217 home runs. Does he have more home runs than Bobby Witt Jr. has? Okay. Good pitch count here by Choi. But in an elimination game, it's not necessarily about pitch count. It's about location.
Good speed off the bases.
His location's been solid.
2 outs. Fall off.
Quickly ahead 0-2 to Jazz.
Foul ball, he stays alive.
I think they're starting to figure out the 2-seamer. Get him chase a changeup here. That'd be cool. Here's the 0-2. No dice.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 1-2.
This will probably be Choi's last inning anyway. Energy's getting down there.
2 down, nobody on. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
We were very early on that. I think you should have swung and missed, but that's cool.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead late here in Game 6.
All right, here's the 1-2. No dice.
In the dirt. The count now 2-2.
No dice. Let's try again.
And he deals.
Dude, his bat wiggle is getting in like the meter, and it's throwing me off.
Battling up there as if
It really is throwing me off.
game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And the right-hander deals.
Called strike 3. He can bat wiggle his way all the way to the dugout. Stephen Choi has done his job and then some. Let's go bottom of the 7th. Royals 2, Angels 1.
2-1. New pitcher in the game for the Angels. Andrew
Angels
Watts.
going to the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score
Andrew
right
Watts.
where it is.
And he wants to keep this lead 1.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the third baseman.
The third baseman.
When you talk about a
Alright, so what do we got here? Lefty, righty, righty. We're going to have Barlow coming in. It's not that I don't trust Cody Hoyer, but I like Barlow a little better. Garcia swings at the first pitch, right center field. That will get down, and Garcia is on his horse as he's going for 2, and he will stop at 2. Leadoff double, Michael Garcia. Ball wasn't really hit that hard, but it was hit in a good spot. Keep her going, keep her going.
So man aboard, and next up for the Royals, Yuri Ruiz.
Of course, we can't bunt like the AI can.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're the bottom of the 7th.
Breaks, my bad. Of course we did. All of a sudden, we're going to forget how to hit with a runner in scoring position. That just seems to be our thing.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby.
And here's Bobby.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered in this game.
One and 0.
Shots missed. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
It'd be so nice to get that extra run in.
Next offering in
Swing
there.
and a miss.
And the count is 1-1.
Good slurve by
That
Wentz.
slurve right there, he threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough.
83.
Of
Of course, we hit it to the left side of the field. Why would we hit it anywhere else?
Awesome play there.
2 down. I told you guys what happened if we got a pitch like that way back in the first inning. It would either be a swing and miss or a strikeout or a ground out.
Steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the
2
big
down.
spots. I know
All time.
I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those.
All right. Once again, runner on second. 2 down. Here's a rise. Be patient.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
0-1.
And a rise hits it high and deep to right field. Good timing and an out.
He's got it. And
So
that's
Kansas
the
City
inning.
wasting runners. Still lead 2-1. Let's go to the 8th and let's go to the pen. We are looking to stay alive.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start.
There we go. Joe Barlow coming in.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come
Hasn't
in
been that
and
great, but
late in the
2
ball.
innings can't really
Some of them are just wired different, so
base a
we'll
lot
see what
off
he
that.
can do.
And the batter now, Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder, number 24, Alex Verdugo.
And here it comes. Ball 1, no strikes.
Something that these Angels hitters will see for the first time tonight. An actual fastball.
Right-handed reliever. And it's 1-0.
Called top of the zone. Strike 1 to Verdugo.
Left-hand batter waits.
It's hit hard. Nice backhand by Cabral. And he'll throw out
And
Verdugo. 1 down here in the 8th.
Moved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Here comes Logan O'Hoppe. Signed an extension with the Angels last season.
Well, that's really
He's
the
going to be
money
with them
spot.
for a
Down
couple
and
more
away.
years.
You can locate that consistently. It's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ooh, got away with one there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time.
Okay, really
No
want my
chance
mouse to
of
show
even
up here.
fouling it off.
Oh, he's dropping some frames. Oh, no. Hopefully the stream's okay. Apologize.
One down, bases in.
Atta boy. Barlow with the bender.
That's a pretty nasty
Gets him.
pitch right there.
2 down.
A power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Well, my connection is just kind of going all over the place, so I advance. I'm sorry if there's been any drops.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels.
There's Neto. Woo, got away with one there.
Foul ball.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Line drive, left center field. That will drop in. The Angels get a hit first time in a couple innings.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs, runner at first. Down the third baseman.
All right. A little bit of speed at first base. We're going to check on him.
Pitch to first. Neto dives back in safely.
Looks like we're dropping frames again, and I apologize for that. I don't know what the deal is.
You want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps.
There he goes. And of course, speed doesn't matter, so Neto's going to take the base.
That didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and gets into scoring position.
Well, this game's up to something. .68 speed and 43 steal. Okay, whatever you say, game. With a guy that can throw 93 arm strength behind the plate. Whatever you say. So theoretically, I should be able to steal Michael Garcia easy every single time.
So the tying run at second.
Ground ball, Bobby Witt, nice play. Okay, well,
And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
here we go.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw.
Here we go.
After the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But
Bobby Witt actually made the play, but for some stupid reason, the game's like, you need to run 15 feet that way and then throw it.
nice play.
I don't know why it did that. I really don't know why.
Next to hit, Nolan Jones.
But that's the show for you.
And
We're going to have a mound visit.
Mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Big situation here is the rubber band showing up in the 8th. Like, the meter was all me. I'll take responsibility for the meter. I just don't know why Bobby Witt ran 10 feet before he threw the damn ball.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all they did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
Man, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Fouls it off. Nolan Jones has 2 hits tonight. And he has scored. Can't really walk him either. You got Mike Trout right behind him. Down the middle, and a rise will stab it, and the lead will be saved for now.
They're down 2.
Ooh, big scary situation there. As we keep the lead, Angels strand 2. Let's go bottom of the 8th.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound.
Angels go again with Eric Swanson.
Eric Swanson. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Allen Dobbins steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Let's get our closer ready to go.
The pitch. And that one is
Alan
good.
Dobbins 0 for 3 tonight. Could have had a hit, but Jackson Jobe robbed him. One of them.
And it's fouled away.
102 off the bat. Fouls off. Head up. Just can't see those pitches, man.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open.
I want to stab myself in the eye. I really hate that I keep swinging at that.
No, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do...
Hey, Amos, why don't you play online more? That's why, because I swing at a lot of stuff.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels.
Ben Joyce warming up.
Appears to be loosening up. Bases empty,
There's
one
Vinny
away.
Pasquantino.
Bottom half of the 8th inning.
Another good timing, and it's going to be another out. This game has made its decision. No more runs for us.
The catcher, number 34.
2 down. Here's Freddie.
2 outs, bases empty. Freddie Fermin, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Down the line. Good pick over there at third, and he'll fling it over there.
Slings it across.
And, of course, our bats are dead. All right. Crunch time. Eric Kaufman. Let's go to the 9th. We need to win to stay in. And we're going to bring in Floyd Boovey. Second-year closer. First time reliable, or always reliable, I guess. Runs in the Boovey. He's got the Boovey blood in him. Runs in the family. His great uncle Julian Boovey, back from the Chicago Cubs fantasy franchise, was one of the best closers we've ever had on the channel. Broke a season record. We're going to make a quick substitution here. We're going to take out Cabral, and we are going to put it Torres for defense. And that's still not him, so defense looks a lot better now. Mike Trout leading it off for the Angels.
As he turns down the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Trout.
Strike one.
Take strike one.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
Kicks and deals.
Inside,
Not
1-1.
close there. Ball one.
Keep it low, Boovey. Same pitch as the first one. Called a ball. Unbelievable. 2-1 to Mike.
And a pitch.
And Mike Trout is going to take that slider, and he's going to get a knock.
And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Can never be simple for us, can it?
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job.
Never be simple.
Right there. It's got to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Trout can still swipe bags at his age.
No outs. Runner at first. Next to hit, Nolan Shotwell. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
I do question how aggressive they're going to be. Got the middle of the lineup coming up.
Base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Swing and a miss. Not running fastball.
May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right now.
0-2 to no one, Shanuel. Swing and a miss. Shanuel strikes out. 1 down here in the ninth.
Down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway
Boovie
over,
breaker.
You know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip.
2 to go before we force a game 7.
He's 2 outs away. And next for
Does
LA,
not get any
0-4.
easier. Here's Gorman. Let's take a quick look over there.
And he's back
Let them know
safe.
we're thinking about him.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Hold the ball a little bit longer. Swing and a miss.
And misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Gorman's still a dangerous hitter, even bracing lefties. But I gotta say, I love the adjustment that Boovie made to his mechanics in the offseason. Got that big angle from the left side of the rubber coming across the hitter.
1-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
0-2. He struck him out. Back to the slider goes Boovie. 2 down here in the ninth inning. We are 1 out away from forcing a game 7.
They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position.
Boy, how about the pitching tonight? The offense hasn't been that good, but the pitching so far has been fine.
So it's their last chance in this one. So in now for the Angels, Jazz Chisholm Jr., known for his late inning.
Here's
heroics.
Jazz. There goes Trout.
Runner on the go.
For Means throw. Not in time.
Safe at second with a
Wow,
stolen base.
okay. Angels 2 for 2 in stolen bases tonight.
Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Mike Trout still got that speed even at 37 years old.
Gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That was called a strike, so at least there's that.
So the tying run at second.
Curveball inside, 1-1. Jazz fouls off the slider, 1-2. We are 1 strike away. Jazz has good contact versus lefties.
This could end it.
He struck him out. There will be a game 7.
The tying run left stranded at second.
Kansas City stays alive behind very strong pitching.
A pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it
And
was
pretty much
really
one timely
good
hit.
on the changeup, and a nice win today.
Good stuff, Kansas City. Not by the offense, no. But the pitching was fantastic.
As we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low score.
Bobby Witt got both RBIs.
Especially this time of year.
And your final score here today.
So there you go. Final score, Kansas City 2, LA 1.
For Chris Singleton and
Stephen
Art
Choi
Snodgrass,
comes in clutch again. Boovie still perfect in the postseason, 4 for 4 in saves. We will have a game 7. I believe Michael King is slated to start game 7. Gorman with the RBI single in the first inning. Bobby Witt in the lower half of the first inning answered back with a solo shot, tying it 1-1. And then Bobby Witt would get another RBI. And there's Boovie getting the strikeout, getting the save, forcing a Game 7. Strikes out the first hitter, strikes out Gorman, and then strikes out Chisholm. Big situation there. Stephen Choi, player of the game, well deserved. 7 innings, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks, gives up 1 run, and that was in the first inning. He really settled in. Jackson Jobe with the loss. He still pitched well. 5 innings, 6 hits, struck out 3, walked 1, and gave up 2. Floyd Boovie with his 4th save for the postseason. Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 4 with a home run and a RBI ground out. That's pretty much a difference maker. Garcia 2 for 3. Pasquantino reached base twice with a walk and a single or a double. And that's pretty much it. So Game 7 tomorrow night. I believe they have, I don't know who their pitching is for tomorrow. You know what? Let's check it. Let me check something real quick, and we will check it. Make sure I got what I wanted here. Let's make sure I got what I wanted. Oops, wrong button. That was the wrong thing. All right. Let's see who the Game 7 starters are. And of course, it's been lost. That's okay. Michael King versus Felix Fernandez. So that is your Game 7 matchup. There it is right there. Michael King had a rough outing. He needs to bounce back against a very tough top pitching prospect for the Angels, Felix Fernandez. So, guys, Game 7 is going to happen, and the stipulations couldn't be any higher. You win, you go to the World Series. You lose, you go home. It's simple. So join me here tomorrow night for Game 7 of the 2029 ALCS. Leave a like on the video and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you for Game 7. Let's go, Kansas City.